you feeling like you're detaching from this reality? Hey guys, my name is Chris, and this is a call to the universe. And today I want to talk about my personal experience, especially in the last year, feeling like I don't connect with this reality anymore, trying to find something real, and just the process has been happening. And I feel like there's a lot of us out there that are feeling this way. I was just listening to Penny Kelly, Intuition Fridays with Ashala, and she was talking about how when she went through, yeah, the process of awakening, and especially when she hit fasting, that she hit a point where when she was hanging out with people, she was just quiet. She wouldn't really talk that much. She would just okay. And she was not connecting anymore. Like there was this point of enlightenment, I guess, where you just see how this simulation is really fake. And I've been going through that now. I was living in Canada for the last 25 years, and I moved to Colombia in the last 2 years, trying to find something different, find something better. And at the beginning it was nice, but then eventually I was hit with that point when you're a kid. You remember when you're a kid and you have your toys, your car toys or something, and you're trying to play, and there's that phase where it just doesn't bring that joy anymore, that dopamine hit, and you're looking for something else, and then maybe video games showed up. That was my case, and well, that was a bigger dopamine hit. And then eventually that also just died out, and looking for something else, and then I guess movies were there, and entertainment, drugs were the next dopamine hit, and then that died out too, and so I'm looking for something else. And here, I guess what I was looking for was emotional connections, and then when it comes to dating, especially when it's in the gay world, it's too toxic, and you're just finding that yeah, there's no connections there. And now what's happening is with food as well. Like I started fasting a lot. I'm just eating once a day because I don't have an appetite for that. I was also trying to lose weight, but I'm also finding sometimes that there's no joy in the food. I almost connected to that point in the movie The Matrix where Cypher decides to go back and drink. No, he knows that everything's fake, but he pretends. He prefers that fakeness than the reality. But now I think we are in the opposite where we're feeling that fakeness and we're like, we don't want this anymore. We want something real. We want real connections, real emotions, and we're just done with this simulation. And is it a sign that simulation is breaking, or is it a sign that we're about to pop into a different reality? Let's ask the cards there. Why are some of us feeling like we're detaching from the simulation? That yeah, we don't have the other thing is a lack of motivation to continue with the simulation. Like personally, since the pandemic, I quit my job. I was fired from my job, and after that, I started doing small jobs that were easier and the time passed fast. And yeah, I want to go back to that you know 5 to 8 job, that hamster wheel feeling. Looking for something else. So I'm here working in hostels in Colombia, trying to do my own business. But at the same time, it's like my soul wants something else. It's done with simulation. So let's ask the cards. Why are we feeling as a collective, a spiritual collective, like we just don't belong here anymore? Nine of Pentacles, the Hangman, Seven of Cups, the Sun. Okay, this is good. This is good. Interesting. This is definitely sums up what I'm feeling. Sometimes you feel like there's something wrong with you, and then you know you hear the experience of others, and then you realize, oh no, it's not me. It's the general small audience that's feeling this way. Okay, so first we get Nine of Pentacles. We photograph, photo memory souvenir. So a lot of us in this process, slow moving, thinking about it, cautious, processing the past, processing, okay, what was this? What did we live? Was this real? All the memories, like what did we learn from this? This is what happens, I guess, prior to the pandemic. Just looking at that simulation of what is that. And right now we're feeling the hangman, like stuck in here, in that process, in that limbo state. Home, refuge, below heaven. We're waiting for that. We're waiting actually to go home. I guess a lot of us that came here, we're not from this dimension, and this is why we feel weird. We feel out of place. We're stuck, waiting to go back home. And again, once again, truth, deep thinking, remembering, solid passions, deep thinking with the Seven of Cups, processing all of this. Why was the point of this? Where are we going? The end of it is the sun with drinks. In this case, because it's tied with the sun card, I take it as possible. It was like a negative. It's liquor, coffee, tea, water. Almost like relaxation, right? So at the end, the whole process of this, of processing all of this, is going to lead to good outcomes. So, are we popping out of this simulation? Maybe. But at the end, satisfied that this process leads to improvement. Hopefully, yeah, we're popping up the simulation, going to something better. Like, share, and subscribe, stay tuned for more.